Oh, I guess I gotta get a little better with that. But I'm back, man. I'm back. It feels good to be back, man. It feels great to be back. I appreciate y'all, man. I've been a little busy, but we back. We back. We are finally back. So to kick this thing off, let's go off with the intro. What's up, all you primetime players, all you primetime fans, all you newcomers that's just coming on to the podcast? This is the Prime Time Thoughts Podcast, and I am your host, Zachariah Scott. What's up, all you people out there, all you primetime players out there? Let me take out these glasses because there's a nasty glare. So, as y'all can see, it's a start to another NBA season, man. It's been another start to an NBA season, and it's great. It is great. I love it. I love it when hey, thank you, bye for being in the chat. I love it when NBA season is around because that's when, man, I'm gonna start throwing out content. I'm gonna be our number one Pels guy, man. I'm gonna be all on Twitter, getting the scoop as much as I can. Going to the games as much as I can. I'm in the building as much as I can, man, and getting the scoop as much as I can and getting my insight on the game of what I see from basketball and delivering it to y'all. So when it comes down to the Pelicans, when it comes down to NBA in general, I'm still going to give y'all some WWE, NFL. I got all that content coming from y'all real soon. But for this episode right here, we talking about the New Orleans Pelicans, baby. So to start off with, as y'all can see from the title, the New Orleans Pelicans season started off pretty predictable. Me personally going into the season, I felt like it's gonna be a tough outing when it came down to the Grizzlies game, especially if Ja was playing. And then the Spurs game. To start off with, let's go with the Grizzlies game. You cannot have Herb Jones just on the island. You can't have Herb Jones on the island. I'm sorry to say it. You can't. It's a constant thing that Willie Green likes to do is just put Herb Jones on the island against Ja. And I understand that Herb Jones is our best defender, but you know what Ja wants to do. Ja wants to get to the rim. Ja Morant, he wants to get to the rim. You know he wants to get to the rim. Why do you leave this man on the island? Why do you leave him on the island enough to get fouled? And then now you send Ja to the free throw line, and you know he's going to knock down his free throws in the clutch. Like, why do we constantly doing this? It's the same coverage for the last couple of games that Ja's been in that lineup, or Her's been in the lineup. It's the same coverage, man. Like, you know what he's about to go to. He's trying to get to the rim, or he's trying to foul bait. Why are we doing the same thing? It's the same thing when you see the OKC versus Pelicans. Willie Green wants to put Herb Jones on Shea and just have him stuck in the island. You can't do that to your best defender, man. You gotta give him some weak side, some rim protection. You gotta put rim protection on the court against these guys because they know what you know they're going for the two. You know they're going for the two. You know they're trying to foul bait Herb, or they just trying to lay that shit up. Come on, man. Come on. You gotta do better. Gotta be better. Gotta be better, Willie. And that's the main thing. Willie Green has to be better. Like, we shouldn't be giving up 19-point runs, 14-point runs in the middle of the third quarter. Two games, giving up 14-point run, a 14-point run, and then a 19-point run. At some point, when are you gonna call a timeout, switch up your rotations, and get some offense in, or just call a set to get you a quick, easy bucket? Stop the bleeding. Just stop the bleeding. Like, come on, man. You can't let these teams, no NBA team, you cannot let them go on the run and you think you're still going to win the game. You you think you're still going to win the game. Come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't supposed to be a complaint session, but it's just like things that I'm noticing that Willie Green is not picking up. Like, come on, man. Like, how do you not notice? Oh, this team is going on a 5-0 run. Let me switch some stuff up on the court. See if this team can get going. Oh, now they're on the 10-0 run. Let me switch up the lineup. Let me call a timeout, switch up the lineup. Oh, now they're on a 14, 19 point run. Let me call a timeout and finally switch up the lineup. No, I'm gonna wait till the end of the quarter. I'm gonna just let my team get killed and wait till the end of the quarter. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting some juice real quick. Um, Other than Willie Green struggles when it comes down to on the court adjustments and what rotations to properly put on the court. Some of his the other stuff that's going on with the Pelicans right now is 3 centers are currently hurt. Going into the season, they had about 4. I want to say 4 if we're including the two-way Hunter Dixon, if we include him, but mainly they had 3. The three being Carlo, Yves Misi, and Kevin Looney. Those are your 3 centers. And at some point, all 3 of them got hurt between the preseason and up until opening day. They all 3 of them got hurt. So it's rough to see all 3 of them getting hurt. It's rough to see because now center was going into the season. Center was already a dense spot. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Looney was supposed to be the Brian spot because he constantly play games. He really doesn't get hurt. Like, man's been playing. He's been going on a consistent streak with the Warriors, right? Come to the Pels and get hurt. It's unfortunate. While and also Misi, he doesn't miss that much games. Not Carlos in and out the lineup and stuff like that, but he doesn't miss that much games, right? So we were already in at center coming into it. So all 3 of them getting hurt, it sucks. It sucks. But it gives Derek Queen more minutes at center, and that's also giving him more minutes with Zion on the court. Now, Derek Queen is only about, I want to say they listed him at 6'8", 6'9", but he looks really 6'7", 6'8", maybe with shoes on, you know. Maybe they listed him 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", maybe 6'10", but he looks about 6'7", 6'8". He looks taller than Zion, but I think now Zion is listed at 6'6", or possibly listed at 6'7", depending on which website that you like to use. But yeah, man, it's good that Zion and Derek Queen are playing together. That's gonna be a definite spot of offense. I'm glad that Queen is getting those minutes. He was definitely supposed to get those non-Zion minutes, which is gonna be great to see. When he does get those non-Zion minutes and he finally gets going and getting in rotation and stuff like that. I could definitely tell with Derek Queen, he needed that preseason. Unfortunately, he did get hurt with his wrist, and he's now coming back. So his conditioning is not there, and his his chemistry with the others is not all the way there. And he's gonna need a couple of games to get all the way there. But he also has some good vets and Zion, Trey Murphy, and Jordan Poole and Kevin Looney and stuff like that. He got good vets around him that can help him. So it's gonna be good to see once rotation, everybody gets healthy and rotations get normal and stuff like that. So it's a good positive that right now that even though the 3 centers are hurt. So we get more Derek Queen minutes, but that also helps because Derek Queen could get better chemistry, better conditioning and better runs in, especially playing with Zion minutes and the non-Zion minutes, which I think, like I said earlier, when the roster gets healthy, Derek Queen is definitely going to be a added bonus when he gets his consistency, he'll get his flow for the non-Zion minutes. Um. Okay. So the Pelicans, mainly Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars, he picked up DeAndre Jordan. That's great to see that he picked up DeAndre Jordan. I would have played DeAndre Jordan against that Spurs team and just told DeAndre Jordan, like, look, I know you don't know much, but here's the simple basketball concepts, because it's Willie Green, so it's simple basketball concepts. Everybody's gonna help you out on the court and stuff like that. Uh, Guard Wemby as best as you can. You know what I'm saying? Or guard the guy, guard the big that's opposite of Wemby. Because like how the Spurs was playing when Victor Wemby wasn't playing like center minutes. Like he wasn't playing solely center minutes. There was most likely a big on the court with Wemby. So DeAndre Jordan could have easily guarded whoever the opposite big was, and I felt like he would have did a great job against the opposite big, just so we have some height and we get some rebounding and stuff like that, and get a nice rim protector. Because DeAndre Jordan, honestly, that's what he's gonna mainly be. Is he's gonna be our rim protector. He's gonna be our guy, and I think even with them signing that 1 year deal, we're still gonna see DeAndre Jordan in the Pelicans roster. Because honestly, Kevin Looney, Yves Missi, DeAndre Jordan, those are your real three centers. Kyron is more of a power forward, stretch. You know what I'm saying? Stretch 4, stretch 5 type of guy. He's mostly supposed to be on the court with Zion, and for spacing reasons. So, do I think he's going to get minutes? Yes. Do I really think it's necessary for him getting minutes? And could he possibly yes. Can we ban that guy or clear the chat? Can we clear the chat? That's the one problem with dealing with Kick. Let's delete that out of there. If I put exclamation point, so it clears that, but it doesn't clear here. Huh. That's cool. I don't want to show that on stream. So, sorry, y'all. Trying to multi-stream and trying to figure this out all at the same time. Let me just go, y'all. That way to move it up a little bit. So you got me on my train. DeAndre Jordan, like I said, he just got signed. He's gonna be a good pickup for the Pelicans. I definitely think we should keep him in for the rest of the season and see how he goes, man. Even if that means Yves Missi or Kyron loses their minutes, oh well. We gotta take the wins as much as we can, and we gotta bring some rim protection and reboundings, because last year it was terrible. Rebounding was terrible, even though we did have Yves Missi. It was tough. There was some rebounds that we should have had. So it's good to see that now we got Kevin Looney and DeAndre Jordan, who's going to fight for every rebound and bring in some rim protection. So can't wait to see those guys on the court. Interesting comment that I saw on Twitter. Interesting comment that I saw that Jordan Poole has said the Smoothie King Center was electric, and that's funny because you go back, and a lot of former Pelicans players have been saying, like, oh, it was dead, it was a boring facility. But then you see Pelicans fans fighting back every word that they said. And I'm saying the Austin Rivers and other guy that I don't remember his damn name. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Austin Rivers and Anthony Davis and Brandon Ingram doing that comment, but then retract his comment and stuff like that. But you got Jordan Poole who's coming out and saying, like, the Smoothie King Center was electric against the Spurs in their home opener compared to the last 3 years in the Capital One in DC with the Wizards. So, hey. Sometimes you got to be grateful for where you at, man. You got to be grateful what you at, and then you also got to take a do a reality check. Sometimes you got to do a reality check and realize, like, man, we are throwing out a terrible product. We are throwing out a terrible product. So, of course, hard working people in New Orleans are not coming to the games. If I'm throwing out a terrible product and this looks like a bad roster, of course, ain't nobody going if you guys constantly losing, star player constantly hurt, not in the lineup and stuff like that. Ain't nobody doing all that, man. Come on now, let's be realistic. I spend my hard earned money to watch you guys play, but y'all bringing a terrible product on the court. Come on, man. Loyal fans are going to be there, right? Season ticket holders, loyal fans, they always going to be there. They always going to ride it through. Cool, that's great. But the ones in the upper, and they're the ones that you're gonna see in the 100 section and in the boxes and stuff like that. Those are the ones you're gonna see in the TV, in the like on TV and stuff like that, right? So TV is always gonna be piled up, right? But when you look in those 300s, those are the real hardworking fans. Those are the real ones that's gonna be like, can I spend my last couple of dollars to take my family out to go see the Pelicans game? Is it gonna be worth it? Is it gonna be worth it to pay at least an 85 minimum? I seen on Laker when the Lakers come in town, it's nosebleeds that normally are like 20, 25, $30, right? Skyrocket when the Lakers come in town. And now that's at least 80, $85, 300 nosebleeds. Damn near Lakers trying to charge you 100. Then parking goes up, which is insane to me. Lakers come in town, parking goes up. It's already like, I want to say 25, maybe 35 to it's already high enough. What up, Mercy? It's already high as hell to park in the garage, right by the arena, right by the dome, right? So it's already high as hell. But then as soon as the Lakers, Warriors, Boston, OKC, T-Wolves, like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime a superstar player comes in town, the prices are skyrocketing. I have to spend my hard-earned money to be like, damn, can I afford for parking? Because I don't really feel like parking somewhere in the street or somewhere underneath the bridge, and then my car gets broken in, and then I'm shit out of luck because now my car got broken in after going to a game. Do I really? Because I gotta contemplate parking, gotta contemplate tickets, gotta contemplate beverages. Bro, we're fucked for yeah, it's not gonna be fun. Paying for those Warrior tickets in February 24th, that's not gonna be fun. I'm gonna do it because it's your birthday, but it's not gonna be fun when I look at that price. That's why we're doing it. We're paying it in advance early on. So I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be fun, bud. It's not, and it's honestly, it's better to eat what's on Poydras or like going somewhere to eat somewhere in the French Quarter. Like, to be honest, in a hotel or somewhere in the French Quarter or like on Portress or something or something like that, right? It then versus going to eat in the concession stand because the concession food is not that good. About the only thing I'm gonna get from the concessions is drinks, and then the drinks expensive as shit too. So I'm really going pregame before I get there, and then by the time I get there, not gonna be drunk, but I'm at least gonna be a little like loose, a little buzz, and then start sobering up as I go throughout the game and stuff like that. So that way I could drive my ass home. But yeah, man, like um, it, yeah, yeah, 100% agree. Gonna be screwed. Um, yeah, man, like former players coming back and saying like, "Oh, Pelicans, the Smoothie King Center wasn't that great." Y'all bringing out a shit product, bro. Anthony Davis always hurt. Austin Rivers was a bust. Brandon Ingram was always hurt. Turned out to be a bust. Me and you are gonna go to each other for. I don't know what you're trying to say there. Are we going like we're going half and half? Sure. We're going half and half on the tickets. Yeah, I thought we were. Um, but anyways, like, come on, man. What I gotta say to former players talking about the Smoothie King Center and the attendance. Be realistic. Absolutely be realistic when it comes down to it. Um. All right. To go back on a positive note, what I love seeing is the Pelicans are averaging 119 points per game. Now, mind you, one of those games took a over. They played in overtime, so but they still averaging 19 points per game, 46 rebounds per game. So they should. I don't want to say they should be up, but they should be doing decent. Let's actually go to Basketball Reference right here. Um, if we scroll all the way down, I seen it earlier. As a team, this is players. This is players. I could have swore I saw as a team. Huh. And where's their league rankings? Okay, so I just joined a little bit late. Trey Murphy will never be a number one option. He's third best on the actual good team. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you, H. I definitely agree with you, Trey Murphy. But Trey Murphy has always been in my eyes. He should be the third best option. I get that people want to say he should be in the most improved race and he should be in an all star, right? And that's great to hear. That's love it. Great to hear, right? I hope that he plays on an all star and plays like a second best option because if he plays on an all star or second best option for the New Orleans Pelicans, that means the Pelicans are at least going to be in the playoffs. How that roster is currently constructed, right? But realistically, Trey Murphy is on a championship team. Trey Murphy is the third best option. Third best option. He's your best shooter. He's a good two-way defender. He's not the best, but he's a good two-way defender. He's not going to constantly get beat because he's 6'8" with a long wingspan, right? But he's also not going to be like he's your best shooter on a championship team. Most likely he's your best shooter on a championship team. He's your best catch and shoot guy, best off the ball shooter. When it comes down to creating a shot, which we're going to see that a lot this year, is him trying to create his own shot. it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see. But yes, I definitely agree. I think he's still weak though, related to other NBA players, of course. Um, I don't know about the he's still weak though. Like I do, does he need to gain more muscle? Yes. Is he gonna eventually gonna get there? We will see. We will see. I I I I don't know. Could he gain more muscle? Yes, but could he still work out and be great? And as a like as we said, third best. Yeah, I think he's the third best. Honestly, if I'm the Pelicans, I'm making Jordan Poole my second best. I'm making Jordan Poole my second best. As of right now, how that roster is constructed, I'm really looking for another option. I'm looking for a player that's better than Zion, or yeah, I'm definitely looking for a player that's either better than Zion or could come in and be a 1B to Zion. You know what I'm saying? Zion being 1A, somebody else being 1B, but somebody that's completely different than what Zion got going on. The good thing is, well, actually, no, I can't even say the good thing is because Joe Dumars traded away our first round draft pick for next year. So we got to wait for that. But we do have pieces and a Murphy and a Jose Alvarado and a Yves Misi and all these other guys, and Looney and Trey Murphy and Herb Jones and stuff like that. We do have tradable pieces to where if we wanted to go get a second option, the market is out there. Who's a good second option right now? I couldn't tell you because I don't want an aging old guy like a Kevin Durant, but I also don't want a young guy that now I'm paying them a luxury tax and now it's like Jose, bro. I don't even think anybody wants Jose. I bet you the Rockets probably want Jose. The Rockets probably want. Actually, I talked about this. Funny enough, I talked about this. I think on Twitter and then sending in a Discord with my guys. Ben Simmons should. The Rockets should honestly look at Ben Simmons. If you think about it, the Rockets should honestly look at Ben Simmons because all this Ben Simmons is going to do is bring you playmaking. I need somebody to bring up the ball, so playmaking, being able to dribble up the court, and I need somebody to play defense. And Ben Simmons is a 6'10" versatile guard, and all I need you to do is play defense. That's it. I wouldn't mind Ben on the Pelicans. Actually, I wouldn't mind Ben on the Pelicans, but there ain't no way. There is no way Rich Paul is allowing Ben Simmons to come to the Pelicans. I don't see it. I personally don't see it. So that's why I say Ben Simmons to the Rockets makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big market, possible playoff championship level team and stuff like that. Rich Paul isn't gonna a player like Ben Simmons, who I I believe he has an all-star knock, but no, I know for a fact he has an all defensive knock, right? And I believe he was in the rookie of the year running and shit like that. He he's not going to a small market. And about the only small market he could possibly go to is the Magic. If we still consider Orlando Magic a small market, the Bucks, which is still considered a small market, because all they got is Giannis. Off the top of my head, I think it was Magic and Bucks as like the only small market teams that he could possibly go to. Everything else is going to be medium sized to big market. Think a playoff team or somebody with a good witty head coach and roster. That's about the only way to play. I wish we still had Alfred Payton. Dude was a assist machine. Exactly. Now I will say The only problem with having Alfred Payton is Jordan Poole, not Jordan Poole, Jeremiah Fields is probably not getting those minutes. And I like Jeremiah Fields getting those minutes. The reason why you have Jose on the roster is Jose is gonna sit there with some DMPs, gonna be perfectly fine. Now Alfred Payton gonna sit there with some DMPs, gonna be perfectly fine. Ben Simmons ain't sitting with no DMP. Ben Simmons gonna cause hell if he gotta get too many DMPs. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't gonna lie. Ben Simmons gonna cause hell if he get too many DMPs. So you have Jose sitting there with a DMP, and he already got his money, and he already stand that Jeremiah Fields is probably the leading guard of the future. He's the point guard of the future because Murray's time is limited, and Jordan Poole is definitely a combo guard. He's more of a 2. My man's trying to get buckets. He ain't trying to sit there, pass, assist, and do all this, right? He trying to get buckets. Jordan Poole trying to get buckets. Fears is he'll sit there and he'll do the PG thing, and he looks like a proper PG, right? He looks like a future 20 and 10 guy, or at least 20. I'll say like maybe 18 and 7. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like a real PG. He looks like something that Tyrese Halliburton could be, or Chris Paul could be. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be Jason Kidd, Steve Nash type level. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be Halliburton, Chris Paul, all-star type level, but I think he's gonna be a good enough guard in the future. But the only way Jeremiah Fields is gonna be a good enough guard coming in the future, we gotta get Willie Green off the roster. Gotta get him going. Agree on Fields. He's a playmaker though. He is definitely a playmaker, Murrow. He's definitely a playmaker. Some that I like seeing from Zion is that he's playing great. He's trying to get calls. The refs ain't calling it, which is highly annoying. Highly annoying, the fact that refs ain't call, because there's so many calls that Zion could have had about 30, damn near 40 points in both of these games. If we're being honest, if the refs were calling some of the stuff that he should have been hit with, Zion should have been getting some of those calls, right? So, but even without Zion getting calls, Zion is still leading the team in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, and steals per game. That's amazing to see that Zion was saying all season. He wants to affect the defense. He wants to affect the defense. He wants to affect the defense. How he's affecting the defense? He's going out getting steals. He's putting pressure on the ball. He's contesting shots without fouling, which is another great thing. He's contesting shots without fouling. And he's got 4. He's leading the league in steals right now, and that's amazing to see. Joe Dumars said he was gonna look into the non-calls for Z. Please, Joe. We need that. Because ain't no way Shai Gilgeous. If I could find this on Twitter real quick, but ain't no way Shai Gilgeous is falling down every time. Oh, the Brian Kelly experience is finally over. I was going to be talking about LSU in another pod, man. But that's such great to see. Hey, Sherilyn. Brian Kelly got fired. My house is ecstatic, man. Brian Kelly got fired. Brian Kelly got fired. fire. I hate to prey on a man's downfall, but man, you did not. Brian Kelly did not fit the culture at all. He didn't allow former players to come work out, talk to the coach, talk to the team. For 4 years, you don't allow your former players to come back and talk to you team, work out with your team, try and get some insight with the team and stuff like that. You want to have it your way. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that with LSU. It's not. It's not. It's never gonna work like that with LSU. Oh, wait. Before I go, I gotta show y'all this.
Trey off the glass.
God, I don't.
Z on the finish. Possession real time. Trey off the glass.
Had to get out the way. You had to go. Oh, that was smooth too. Hold on, let me stop sharing now because I can't find it. Yeah, man, Brian Kelly got fired, man. Bro, they owe this man 60 million. LSU got robbed, highway robbery. 53 million. But LSU good for the money. I ain't worried about it. LSU is good for the money, man. Nike gonna pay that off. LSU gonna pay that off. It's good. 53 million. It's gonna suck. And the good thing is, at least Ed Orgeron already got paid off. So we ain't got to worry about paying Ed Orgeron and Brian Kelly at the same time. At least just pay off Brian Kelly and just forget these last 4 years, man, and hope that we could keep Lamar Brown. That's all I like. I just want to keep Lamar Brown and go get some of those Louisiana recruits. LSU needs to go get some of those Louisiana recruits because we badly needed that. My clips are about to be crazy from this, so I appreciate you, bro. Back to Zion. Zion is averaging 20, as y'all see in the ticker. Zion is averaging 27 points, nine rebounds, 9.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals per game. If we honestly think about it, that's some all-star getting in MVP type race, and he could pull off some wins with that, right? Jordan Poole is also averaging 19, Trey with 18, and Fierce with 15. That's great to see. That is great to see. Now, if we can only get our centers healthy and Willie Green can get out of his booty and call these games a little bit more clean, so that way we can have some better rotations and not give up a 14-0 lead and not give up a 19-0 lead. That'd be great to see. Well, I tell y'all, my phone right now is blowing up. If y'all can see, I have about 50 notifications. Yeah, 50 notifications. And they're all people my Army group chat and my Discord going crazy because Brian Kelly got fired. Everybody going crazy because Brian Kelly got fired. That's great to see. Let's see. I'm in this pod. Not gonna lie, I might prefer Big Z. He moving people around. Hell yeah, Z moving people around, man. Hell yeah, Z moving people around. But he needs to be moving people around. He needs to be moving people around. That's his job. If you bulldozing like that, now the mid-range shot, I like how he is taking some of those mid-range shots. I like the mid-range pull-up that he's taking. That's cool. You hit that every now and once a while again, right? Every once in a while when you wide open, shoot the 3. Cool, fine, great. I'm glad you adding that to your game. You're adding the shot to your game. But Zion, I need him attacking the rim at all times. I need him pressuring the rim at all times. Because you know what he's going to do? He's going to put the centers, he's going to put the bigs in foul trouble. He's going to be eating up at the free throw line like a Shea is, like Harden was in the past, like how Giannis is all the time. And then he just got to sit there and make his free throws. He's already a career 70% from the free throw line. Just got to stay at that. If LeBron could reach 40,000 points, shooting 70% from the free throw line. Now, yes, LeBron is younger when he went to the league. So, but still, imagine if LeBron was making 90%. 90% from the free throw line or 80% from the free throw line. Imagine how much faster he would have got to beating Kareem. You know. So yeah, staying at 70%, that's perfectly fine. If he could bump that up to 75, 80, great. Awesome. Love it. But if he stays at 70, that's great. I just need the refs to call the damn fouls. Refs just gotta call it. Z's an all-star. Zion's a possible face of the league if he could just make it into the playoffs. If Willie Green would get out the way, if Willie Green would just get out the way, it'd be great. Pelicans would be great. Love it. So that was some amazing news. I've been live streaming and recording for about 40 minutes. The pod wasn't really supposed to be that long, but Yo H, I appreciate you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but eventually I will figure out how to pronounce your name real soon. I appreciate you coming by. Mercy, I appreciate you coming by. Anybody else that was looking at it either on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Twitter. And yes, I will be starting streaming. I'm gonna be streaming more of the podcast episodes, starting in live and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all coming. This has been a good episode. Check out the YouTube to look back at it. Also, go check me out on check out the pod on Spotify and all your other podcast apps. I appreciate everybody coming by, and I'll catch y'all real soon, man. Peace.